Welcome to Gotcha Force,
Greg edition.
Greg edition. Let's see if we can actually put some new and interesting heroes on our team. We've got a Vampire Knight.
We're doing like the all new, all different X-Men.
Let's just change it up every few times.
Yeah.
We'll get rid of the gunman.
Yeah, I mean, he was your best at dodging.
We're gonna go full melee. Let's see how it works. See if it works well.
Full melee.
Oh, I know this one. So read the name out.
The ultimate cannon, Light of Destruction.
So this has a cannon in it.
What?
Yeah.
That's such an anime title as well, though.
Yeah,
It's just you can just hear it go. The ultimate cannon, the Light of Destruction.
So that giant cannon there can charge up a beam. It takes around about 30 seconds,
Yeah.
and then it fills the entire stage.
What?
So it's kind of priority number one.
Right, charging. I take it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Charge.
bomb it.
If you get behind it, it's not an issue. Oh, it's gonna fire. Yeah, that's it. That's the laser.
I like that. It was like, you can do it, you're gonna get right behind it, immediately turns to face you.
Oh,
You can do it.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing that I went all melee because I could have stayed in its sights and it can't do anything to me.
So good.
Might actually replace the samurai guy. This guy's just a better version of the samurai
Yeah, although, you know, can't beat Norman.
guy. Norman Samurai.
What's this guy's name?
What, that guy?
Yeah, he looks like if Aquaman
It's vampire.
when,
vampire.
like, got crossed with Dracula.
I think I'm gonna put him in the starting roster.
Yes.
Get rid of him. I took him out too.
Who we got?
Put the
Yeah.
gunman in. How much points? 220.
220.
Anyone that's worth 220.
220.
220. No. Oh no, Wire Girl.
Why not,
Let's
right?
try Wire Girl out. Hopefully I shouldn't ever need to go past Vampire Knight, but you never know these days. Defeat Force bodyguards.
Ooh. You remember all the Pokemon intros where they used to like announce a guy? They were like, Verulian City!
Yeah. Well, it's like any anime, they just have the really long titles.
Yeah, random episodes. Especially the filler episodes. They get really long episodes, as opposed to the beach one.
The one for the fans.
Yeah. The one that's set in a high school, even if none of it's been set in a high school.
I remember the drawback for this guy now. His health constantly goes down.
Alright.
So you have to be constantly doing damage. Else he'll just kill himself.
Unlike Norman.
Unlike Norman, yeah. But I think he does slightly more damage than the average Norman samurai.
The average Norman. I look like you're just near a barrel.
Yeah,
It's
it's just a barrel in the middle of a forest that we're all fighting around. Oh,
You remember Small Soldiers, the movie
yes. It was
with
interesting.
Kirsten Dunst?
It was a good film when you watch it back then. If you watch it now, it's kind of a bit like, did I really accept that these were good CGI graphics?
This is true. Also, it's a weird little bit of a fetish movie moment when Kirsten Dunst is tied up being attacked by
By
Barbie
G.I.
dolls and
Joes.
stuff. Yeah, that's weird. But aside from that, and the super lame protagonist guy,
With the Gorgonites. Oh, I remember the bodyguards. It's Ruby and Sapphire Knight.
oh, not to be confused with Ruby and Sapphire from any other franchise.
But they usually follow around the Death Knight guy. But I guess it's just them on their own this time.
They got to ease you into it.
It's true. We're still quite close to the beginning of the game.
And you've got to build up characters, man. Animes, that's how they do it. They introduced a bad, and they're like, "Well, you'll never defeat me," and then you defeat them, and then it's like, "Well, you'll never defeat my brother," and then they come and it's like, "See, I have to fight both of us," and then they're like, "You'll never defeat our boss."
Pretty much, yeah. it's the sort of thing like that Dragon Ball Z has been doing. It's like power scaling to the absolute craziness.
Because numbers mean nothing.
Like like just recently, episode 109 and 110 have just come out, and obviously Goku's achieved another form
Of course he has.
called Ultimate Instinct or Ultra Instinct, I think.
Because if you put Ultra in front of anything, it sounds cool.
So he's essentially got silver eyes and still has black hair and can teleport. And
That's cool.
so all to beat this guy that's supposed to be ridiculous. It's essentially Superman / One Punch Man in Dragon Ball Z land. But yeah, that's like kind of the anime power scaling. That's gone a bit far, seeing as the anime's been going for so long now that the power scaling's a bit too big.
1989, 1991, like early 90s it started in Japan, and then we got it.
Or the anime.
Both. The anime came a couple of years after, obviously. But I was gonna say it started. The manga was really early on, and then like the anime was like 95, 96. Started.
I know at the beginning of Dragon Ball, he was literally just fighting Nazis.
Yeah.
But they just called them the Red Ribbon Army.
Yeah. And then the TV show changed.
Yeah, and then they're just like,
on-
oh, by the way, Goku's an alien. He's not just some. He's just not Wukong from that story.
Yeah.
Journey to the East, is it? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Journey to the East. Yeah.
Or Journey to the West, I can't remember.
Yeah, no, it's the one with the monkey.
Yeah,
and he
'cause he
rides
has-
around on the cloud.
Yeah, because he has Nimbus and he has the
tail.
ever-growing staff and
Yeah.
the tail and Cat Monkey and everything.
There's that legend has inspired a lot of interesting shows. It inspired Avatar: The Last Airbender. It inspired Dragon Ball Z. It inspired a lot of like quite famous monkey shows.
All monkey shows.
Well, yeah, there was the show Monkey, which is exactly the legend, pretty much, but done like as a cartoon. Then there was the live action version.
Yeah.
There was like 14 movies of it. And I'm sure it's inspired other people in other ways.
Very popular time.
Yeah. It's a very good idea. It's very clever. It's an odd, like, when you think about it, like, you don't want to trace stuff back. At this point, I think Thunderbird.
Oh, we're not circling it back to Thunderbirds. We've had enough puppetry for one episode.
One season.
I did recently see that on the TV Guide. I was just like, oh, we've actually got a new Borg. Is it going to be something good? Is the question.
Name that Gotcha Borg.
It's
Magnet Robot Plus.
Magnet Robot Positive. No, I will not be using Magnet Robot Positive, unfortunately.
Death Commander Orochi appears.
Yep, so this is Orochi, who uses the Death Knight Borg person.
They're going through all the anime design tropes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she uses like samurai one, so that's a demon samurai.
Nice.
Mighty commander of the Death Force.
But she's still like 7 or something.
Yeah. Like they were trying to do the creepy little girl angle where it just sounds like she's just another kid playing with them, which is really, really, really angsty.
Well, that's just the bad guys in this game in a nutshell.
Oh god.
So that's teleport. Yeah, teleport ninja obviously. With his ability to disappear and reappear on spot for half a second, that's his power. And to dash forward slightly and attack it in, do the anime thing of dashing through you, and then you take damage.
Yeah. Do you feel like the bad guy little robot ones in this have like the droid voices from Star Wars?
Well, like I said, the only one with a voice out of all the Gotcha Force is the Galactic Emperor and G-Red.
Yeah.
Because, like, when you're playing 2-player or 4-player or whatever,
Yeah.
you can always tell when G-Red's on the playing field because he speaks. I'm about to lose Vampire now,
I have a question.
Go for it.
So, G-Red,
Yeah.
does he stand for like Gotcha Red? Or is he like Galactic Red? Or.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because if he's one of the two characters who can speak, we're going to get into Theory Town here. Join the bus, it's Theory Town. Not to be confused with that other show. That's much, much better.
Ow.
They, like, it could be the fact that he could be like the prince or whatever. Because that's super anime trope, isn't it? Like, to not like your dad.
True.
Yeah.
Or not like a sibling or
Yeah.
something, yeah.
I feel like that's a thing that they probably would like hinting at, and they would have done more if they'd had, you know, maybe they were saving that plot twist for the sequel.
Oh yeah, that never happened.
G-Red, I am your father.
Well, apparently it was G Black, but you can only get him through cheating methods, essentially.
It was your brother.
You were my brother, now I have to kill you, anime. Sign
Yeah.
face.
Yeah,
Water
right.
droplet.
Yeah. I can't believe it's come to this. After all these years, brother.
Ow, I'm being bullied.
But yeah, we know about Greg. He's having a hard time.
Oh, yeah, he's down to G-Red then.
G-Red, you could do it.
See if he can anime this out of the nizzle.
Protagonist!
He's currently hitting me with a fist.
Come back when you're a main character.
So, Ruby, Sapphire Knight, and this headless knight that can fire giant fists at people. Because this
course.
game doesn't like to be normal.
Just,
Ow.
of course, why would you not have a headless guy who can shoot fists? Does not everyone want that?
May actually lose this fight. I'm gonna have to
No,
pull something
You
anime.
can't have that attitude. You're an anime character. You need to be like, no, I must win. I must summon the inner strength within me.
We just brought out the goddamn Death Knight. Ow. There he is.
Take out everyone else. Don't focus on him.
I got shot in the back.
Nice.
Yeah. Just don't have the powerful enough Borgs for me.
Lose.
Yeah, like I said, if you lose, it still continues the story.
Well, no, that's like the first time they show up. You know,
Yeah,
like the bad guys, yeah, in the anime. Like, I did my best, but I could not win.
Death Force everywhere.
Better save the construction zone.
Oh yeah, that's first. Let's just go. We're just gonna go left to right and clear everything.
Calm down, everyone. I will save you from the imminent invasion.
Even though I couldn't beat their boss, I'm still going to kill all the invading forces.
Yeah. Because anime.
I've got to get stronger, Kenny.
This is true. You've got to do the training montage.
Training montage.
The arc between like actual fighting arcs where they're just training for ages, punching bags and like on those weird step on it things. And going, I need to improve my spirit energy.
Meditating next to waterfalls.
Yeah, doing like learning new moves.
See, this is I'm partnered with a guy that's using the magnet bot, and it affects me as well, so it's not helping. Stop!
You know what you need to do?
Just boot him out, God, kill him.
Get a new partner.
That guy is assigned to me.
Oh god. Oh, you know what you could like? You could just do the arc like between where it's like, I need to learn to accept myself.
Well, you could do what most animes do and just have a time skip in the middle and set up for a completely new series.
That's true. Just be like,
Cough, cough, Naruto, done it twice now.
what's that? Boruto?
Boruto, the next generations.
Well, why don't we just go back and watch Boruto's dad, the series? There's gonna be a whole like range of people, like a generation. You think, oh man, Boruto, he was like the best. No one would be more interesting than him. Wait, you know there's like a prequel series they did?
That lasted quite a long time.
Yeah. It's 90% filler.
Oh god, the amount of filler in Naruto.
They had 2 filler arcs.
The Land of Tea.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers that arc except the people in the actual anime.
Yeah.
Never referenced once.
See, at least in Bleach, the anime, because they were still doing it at the same time, they found ways to like connect it and reference it because every second like series was a filler arc.
I never watched Bleach, I must admit. Apparently the ending was disappointing.
Oh, the ending was terrible. The OVA is better, but it should be.
What does OVA stand? Is original?
Version animated.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
So I know that they never have anything to do with the main plot of the anime.
Well, no, they're yes and no. Like some of them are literally just the main plot, nothing else, and like all of like the character development and time that you have like in between the breathing room on them. You know, in like a full series you get, but like there's little drips of stuff, and then like cool actions and stuff in between, you know, like and they learn lessons and shit.
Yeah.
All that stuff is sort of condensed down to just the story. It's like a 2.5-hour movie version. It's like, oh, we know all this stuff already, you don't need to know it. We'll just hit the beats. And then sometimes it's just music videos.
Fantastic. And with that information, we'll see you next time.